Hi everyone. Today I want to show you my 3D rendering engine, Sahara. In particular, I want to show you the shell program I created for it called Sahara Studio. Sahara can render COLLADA models using a Phong-based rendering algorithm. Under the hood, Sahara uses either the OpenGL or Vulkan API to interface with the graphics processor. I've been using Sahara Studio to test the VideoCore GPUs as new Raspberry Pi models come out. Sahara Studio lets you manage a scene of 3D models and edit the properties of the objects in the scene. The scene is rendered by the Sahara library in the blue portion of the window. I can use the Add button in the scene graph to add a model to the scene. The next thing I'm going to do is click on the model in the scene graph, and on the very right of the general node properties, I'm going to scale the model down. The model is flat shaded and dark right now. That's because the scene only has a small amount of ambient light defined for it and no other light. I can go ahead and use the Add menu to add a point light to the scene. I'll then use the general node properties to position the light. We can see the model much more clearly now. Below the general node properties are properties that are specific to what the node contains. If I click on the model, I can change properties that are specific to models. I'll go ahead and change the current animation to walk. I can also go over to materials and change things like the model's suit color. Sahara Studio lets you place multiple cameras in the scene. The first step is to add a camera from the Add menu in the scene graph. You can then either tweak the location and rotation of the camera manually in the general node properties, or you can drive the camera through the scene and look around in a first-person perspective to get the exact angle that you want. To do this, you select the camera and click on the airplane button. Then you use the W, A, S, and D keys to move the camera around in the scene, and use the mouse to look around. When you're happy with the view that you've got, click to finalize it. To switch to a different camera's view, select the camera that you want in the scene graph and click on the I button. If you want to learn more about Sahara and how it works, I've written a short book about it, which you can find on my website. Sahara and Sahara Studio are freely available on my GitHub.